No, Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness should not be rated R. But the people who think that, they should be rated P for pussies! What's happening, film friends? Dave the Film Junkie here, bringing you a film review of Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. I gotta stop doing that. Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, of course, stars Mr. Benedict Cumberbatch and, Elizabeth Olsen, Rachel McAdams, a bunch of people in here. And then, of course, it's directed by Sam Raimi, and that's what I love to hear. It's directed by Sam Raimi. And yes, this is, the sixth time that we've seen Doctor Strange when it comes to a movie. Second time, of course, in his own movie. And when it comes to this movie, obviously we know what's going on. We got America Chavez, who's brought into the picture. And, of course, her power is to, she can open up multiverse portals. And guess what? Miss Wanda wants that little family that she created for herself in WandaVision. Yeah, she still wants that. She's still craving that. Talk about a mother scorned. She will kill anybody who take that. You get what I'm saying? And craziness ensues. Multiverse, cameos, Sam Raimi. So what did I think of Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness? You saw my first reaction. Big smile on my face. And the reason for that big smile is because of Sam Raimi. I'm a big Sam Raimi fan. My all-time favorite horror movie is the original Evil Dead movie. I love that movie. It's his first movie. He made it on just a shoestring budget. It is so student filmy, but it works so well because a lot of the budget went to stop motion animation and just using techniques. And just that movie is crafted. It's campy as all hell and whatever, but it's just the way that it's crafted. I just absolutely love it. And then, of course, the follow-ups with Evil Dead 2, which got a little more campy, and then Army of Darkness, watch the fuck out. It gets crazy campy. And then, of course, you have, Darkman. He created Darkman, and then, of course, you have Drag Me to Hell, and, of course, the original Spider-Man trilogy. And it's got Raimi-isms all over. That's what I loved about it, and I was worried. I was so worried, guys, that Kevin Feige was going to be like, hold on, hold the phone. But it does seem like Kevin Feige knew what he had. When Scott Derrickson left this project, and he did a fantastic job with the first one. The first one is still super solid and one of the best origin story superhero movies, CBMs out there. It really is. The original, the Doctor Strange is really just going strong. It just seems like he's like becoming my favorite fucking character of the MCU. But when Sam Raimi came aboard after Scott Derrickson left, I was going, oh shit. All of us were like, wow, this is going to be something pretty crazy. But then I was worried because maybe they were going to cut some things out that he didn't. And I'm kind of wondering, what did Kevin Feige say no to? This movie's batshit crazy. Okay, Raimi went for it. There are things in here where I'm going, okay, this is ridiculous, but I love it. And that's the thing. That's what I love. When a director knows how he wants to make a movie, and if you've watched previous Sam Raimi movies, you just know what he's going to have. And he just, the way that he directs, his fingerprints are all over this damn thing. Shots, zoom-ins, and things that rotate, and just stuff, like zoom-outs real quick or anything like that. And then just the scare level. This movie is a horror movie. It's a horror movie, and yes, it has a little bit of gore, but it's not worthy of an R rating, you pussies. Raimi knows how to do horror. He knows, and the 2 hour and 6 minute runtime I was worried about, and yes, there's things that could have been drawn out a little bit more, and I think it could have benefited for another 20 minutes maybe, sure. But it didn't kill the movie for me. That's the thing, because everything was like, all right, go, 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 go. And, when it came to the dynamic between Doctor Strange and America Chavez, I thought she was great. I was like, she has a really good, worried face, I forgot what the actress's name is, but I thought she did very well. When you're in a movie where you're being chased the entire time, it's like, you have to hire somebody who's got to have a good scare, a frightened face. And pretty much, when it comes to her power, which they detail in the movie about how she can actually tap into it, you're going to need somebody. And I think they nailed it with the actress right there. And like I said, the chemistry between her and Benedict Cumberbatch was great. Rachel McAdams was great. And then, of course, I'll talk about more in my spoiler review, of course, the cameos and the infamous Illuminati scene. But when it comes to the Illuminati scene, Holy shit. Again, Sam Raimi did that. When that whole scene ended, I went, I was like, you crazy son of a bitch. Wow. The weakest parts of the movie, yeah, I mean, like, some of the dialogue, it's not that great. It's not. And, like I said, it could have benefited for a little extra runtime, sure. The score was kind of weak. Elfman, I get it, like, he was great, iconic, 80s, 90s, and or maybe even I don't know. But nowadays, it just seems like he doesn't have his stamp. It didn't feel like it had his stamp. There was nothing that I can really pull back from the score. So, I'd say that's pretty much a weak point right there. But, yeah, so... but other than that, like I said, Raimi went for it. The final act alone... And when it gets to what happens in the movie, it's just like, holy shit. This is, it gets so ridiculous. It was like Army of Darkness type fucking vibes, big time. Specifically what happens with Doctor Strange. It's just, I was reminding me of what happens with Bruce Campbell in Army of Darkness. So it's just a lot of things like that. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I enjoyed the absolute shit out of it. It's not gonna be like, oh my god, it's not top level. Is it super top level? And I'm kind of I want to watch the original Doctor Strange again, just to kind of compare it, because it's two completely different directors taking on this type of character, which is not easy. But and they're taking it on in their both unique ways. I'm just like, kind of wondering like how I feel about it now after watching this one. So I want to like compare it when this one comes out. I want to watch that and watch them both in a row or something like that. But it's just, I love the fact that this was something different. It was something different. It didn't have the normal Marvel formula. And again, it ends very Sam Raimi like. People were complaining about the ending. I'm like, have you not watched a Sam Raimi movie? He ends movies just like that. That is a signature. Put a fucking stamp on it. That is a Sam Raimi ending right there. But then of course you have to have a mid-credit scene to further the fucking shit. And then of course it kind of, I didn't really like the mid-credit scene, to be honest. I'll talk about it more in my spoiler review. Anyways, guys, love you. Talk to you later.